Morning, guys. It's quite early this morning. I've been awake most through the night because I was so alive last night, but that happens as well with shift work. Um, but I came to a few conclusions really last night about where I've been and with regards to what I've been through and where, at what point for me did this spiritual awakening and this complete alignment occur. And I recognised it was when I reached the place of there was nothing to lose, there was nothing to fear, and there was nothing to give anymore. It was just that I was in this place with everything that was going on, and the world was pretty shitty. People were pretty shitty, you know, and get me off this world, stop this world. I want to get off. I've had enough, you know. I am done, well done, you know. I don't want to be in this world anymore. Not that I was going to go and do anything severe or anything, but the whole pressure had taken me to that point. And that was when it all hit me. It hit me like a whammy. And it was like as if whatever was within me in that moment, I have absolutely nothing to fear. Okay? I don't fear death. I don't fear death and dying. I don't fear life. And I don't fear living. I am in the here and now, you know. I am right here, right now. And the core of me is good. The core of me is amazing. It is wonderful. And the core of every single one of you out there is just as wonderful. You know, it's working on that self-awareness, getting to know yourself, and really worrying. The only thing you need to attach to is that core. It's developing that inner core, that inner knowing where all the answers will come, and it's from this aligned state that you will just shine. You know, you will just shine, because it's the only thing you really need to focus on. It's the only thing that you can take with you on your deathbed, is the memories you create, the life that you live, and how much you love, how much you give, you know. And that's all you can take of any value with you when you pass over and go wherever you go to the next life, the next experience. And it was in that moment all my fear just went. You know, it went, it just went. I have absolutely no fear, and it's like as if I am able to just jump off this cliff and think, do you know, hey ho, love me, like me, hate me. I really don't worry about your perception of me, your thoughts of me, because I know the core of me is good. I know my worth. I know what a value I am. I don't hurt people. I don't go out of my way and purposely put people down. Yes, I can be assertive, and yes, I have to be assertive in some situations. But I'm a good person. I wouldn't go out of my way to hurt anybody intentionally. No way would I do that. That's just totally against who I am as a person. And the core of you is exactly the same. But you've just got to tap in, you know. So it's a little bit of a rant this morning. Just to let you know, every single one of you were good enough. You know, you were an absolute gem. And if only you could see that value within you is absolutely amazing, you know. It is a diamond within you, and it will sparkle when you work from the inside of who you are. And I want everyone to shine. I want everyone to see exactly what they are worth. It's not about the materialistic stuff out there. It's not about how wonderful your car is. It's not about how you can beat somebody up better than the next person. It's not about all that. It's that inner core of who you are. And it's working on that inner self. You know, that self-awareness stuff that comes, and there's lots of different things, ways you can go around that. But it's looking at about who you are on the inside, okay? Who you really, truly are on the inside. It has nothing else to do with anything else at all. It's about knowing your worth. Knowing the value that you have in somebody's life. Just an interaction and what you say to somebody can make one hell of a difference in somebody's life. You know, you can make or you can break that person. That is your choice, and is your demon to face, you know. It's your demon to face if you keep doing all these nasty, horrible things to people. You know, so just know your worth. And you are worth so much, you know. You are worth so much. The core of you is an absolute diamond, a crystal, whatever you want to actually call it. That is within every single one of you. And when you really start polishing it up and looking within, looking at your bad side, facing them head on and saying, right, okay, I'm a little bit like this, okay, you know, that's not a very nice place, you know, that I like being. So you change that. You control that. You hold the wheel of your car. You change that core within you. You can shine it up or you can dull it down, however you are with other people. the you and I, the you and I, the you and I. You can forgive yourself for things you've done. Nobody's perfect. Nobody on the planet is all good and all bad. But every single one of us, okay, is good enough. And from that good enough place, you can actually begin to shine. And I don't know where all this energy is coming from today. I really don't, because it's really quite early in the morning and I haven't slept much. But I just feel this need that I want to, again, it's that, you know, I'm up here. I am up here on a spiritual level, but I need to be very grounded as well, because it's almost as if I don't want people to keep focusing on the crappy, shitty things that are irrelevant in life. You know, they are totally irrelevant. And it's like all the materialism in the world, all the things that people focus on, that square box, that television, okay, that feeds our sort of core of who we are. This is the way it is. All this violence, all this awful stuff that's occurring. People are creating that, you know, because they're putting those thoughts out there. You know, and the fear. There is nothing to fear. Death is nothing to fear if you are not afraid of the core of who you are. If the core of who you are is good, loving, caring, supportive, and just wonderful. You know, it's that diamond that you polish and you shine and you look after. Because when you are nasty, you're not looking after yourself, okay? You're not looking after yourself. You're not shining that diamond within, that gem within you. You're not shining it. You're dulling it, okay? You just really sort of putting a darker bit on it that needs, you know, a scratch on it. Stop doing that to yourself. Stop doing all that stuff to yourself. And I really don't know where all this is coming from this morning, but I just got this whole thing. And my energy levels, you probably can see that my energy levels are like really lifting and really sort of elevated. And for being so early, and I've probably only had about 2 hours sleep, you know, I'll feel it tonight, mind, but hey ho, that's where I'm at. And I just need to actually put this out there. You know, you are wonderful. And I'm out of breath. I'm feeling myself physically becoming out of breath because I just can't get all this out there quick enough this morning. You know, you are an asset just by being who you are. And stop being afraid. You know, when people out there sort of make threats to harm your existence, your life, or whatever, you know, and I'm not going to go into I know somebody wants me to talk about domestic violence and relationships, and I will, guys, I will do all that stuff. But it's about you knowing your worth. You know, it's about you recognizing that if somebody says to you, if you don't do this, I am going to go and tell somebody that you've done that. Well, go and do it, you know. Take that gun that somebody's put into your head off them and say, right, okay, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of what's going to happen. I know I'll cope with it. I know I'm loved. I know whatever you put, that person may, okay, be disappointed in my behaviour, and, you know, with what I done, but they won't hate me for it because they love the core of who I am. You know, so take that weapon that people are using against you to hurt you because they are not bloody well good enough in themselves, and just take back the reins. Take back that wheel of the car. And I really don't know where all this is coming from this morning. I really have no idea. You know, I suppose for me, when I come to this place where I had enough, stop the world, I want to get off, I have nothing left to give. I have nothing, I'm done, well done, you know, you've broken me, and I never thought life would break me. But it did, you know, it did, because I couldn't cope with any more, because I didn't think life was anything, worth anything, and I didn't think I had anything left to give another human being. I was absolutely drained, empty. Absolutely drained, empty. And it was in that place that my fearless just emerged, you know. My fearless just emerged. And there is nothing to fear. Absolutely nothing to fear. Every single one of us are going to die. That is something that nobody on the planet is going to, no human being, no plant, no animal will ever escape from. You know, endings happen. They really do happen. But when you see that endings are happening, it's almost like you're in the here and now. It's not about looking back. Okay, if you look back and you've made errors, you need to work on that stuff. Forgive yourself, and then not even about looking forward. It's, yes, okay, you make plans with your life, but it's not about attaching to tomorrow, because tomorrow may not come. You have right here, right now, and I've just looked at the clock. I'm all right for a minute. Oh, that energy's just sort of calmed down. Well, clearly I've said what I needed to say right then. But it's not about, guys, it's really not about tomorrow. It's not about the past. It's how good you are as a person right now, you know. And stop letting people dictate to how your life should be. If someone's nasty to you, you don't have to stick around that person. And if someone's violent to you, cut that person out of your life, full stop. Go no contact. They don't deserve you in their world if they can treat you really badly. You know? And I know, again, on relationship side, so maybe the next sort of videos? The next sort of videos will be about relationships. Who knows? I just sit here and I blabber, and I know that that is all I need to do. So forgive yourself for the nasty things that you've done. But if you keep doing those nasty things, then it's your, you know, it's your scratch on your diamond. It's nobody else's scratch, it's your scratch on your diamond. And it dulls who you are as a human being, as a person. You want to really shine within, know your worth, know how valuable you are. The core of you is so valuable, and you have a choice. You can make this place, this world, this whole existence that you're having right now a wonderful experience by just loving and loving the core of you, or you can make it a crappy experience by being vile, by being nasty, by hurting other people. That's your choice. Nobody drives your car. You drive it yourself. So that energy level's lifting back up again now. I'm really, really so passionate today about getting this stuff out there, you know. And just, I want people to radiate from inside out. I want people to see how valuable, how wonderful they are, how awesome that core of them is, okay? Every single one of you is awesome. You know, every single one of you has good bits, has bad bits. Everybody does, you know? But it's about recognizing those black bits, looking at them, working with them, changing them to a grey, and they eventually will come white. It's not all good, it's not all bad, but when it merges into greys and you become this radiant array of colours, this diamond, this crystal, this whole gem within you will show you the way. It'll show you exactly what you need to do next, because you will trust it. You will trust that inner core, because you know that nothing else or nobody else on this planet knows better than this core of you within you, okay? So this is all about your value, your worth as a human being, and you are worth so much, okay? You are awesome, you are amazing, if only you start shining that diamond and looking on the inside of who you are. Okay, so I'm going to go now. I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee and sort of wake up a little bit. Even though I'm very, 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 very awake. Maybe it's because I've had too much coffee. Maybe it's because I've had too much coffee. That's something I need to work on. Maybe I need to stop drinking green tea again and you know, sort of center myself a bit more. But maybe somebody will get something from this, maybe somebody won't. But I have, and that's what's the important thing. I have got a sense of inner knowing that I'm doing exactly what I need to do right now, and I'm fearless in doing it, okay? And that's what I want for every other human being on the planet, regardless of what you own. Right, okay, guys, I'll probably put another video up later on, before I go off and do what I got to do, but I'll see how I go. Anyway, lots of love. You're awesome, you're amazing, you're absolutely beautiful to the core, and I will speak to you soon, okay? Take care and have a fantastic day. Bye, guys.